Guys, Professor M here with MajinPlanet.com, and today I'm bringing you Dragstrip. That's right, we've got Dragstrip here. I've got this bad boy in hand, the Transformers Legacy. He's a deluxe class. He is the first of what is going to be 5 of the Menosaur Combiner, and I am super excited to have this guy in hand. Didn't really cost, well, it did cost me something, but not a whole lot. And I'm really excited about this guy. Again, I'm not a fan of the open packaging. I'm just not a fan of this. I don't like it. I don't need that. It's a really cool figure. I do like the artwork. I don't know, this is the first Stunticon I have had in probably a decade. I used to have the G1 a very, very long time ago. So this really means a lot to me to have this guy finally. All right, we'll take a look at the weapons. So he has blasters. He comes with 2 of them. They're pretty dull. It's actually might be hard for you guys to see this in my purple background, but this is actually purple painted right here. It's got hollow pieces, and I mean, they could have painted detail in there, but I understand, this being a mass-produced product, it's got the hollow pieces because of it being a Hasbro product, and they want to cut back on plastic and save money. But it's got a little bit of detail in there. I don't know if you guys can see the detail, but yeah, it's got some detail in there. Another thing that you can do with the guns is they actually combined. There's 2 ports here, and you basically just want to plug them in together. And he can hold it, and he can hold it just like that. So you can plug them in together just like that. He holds it just fine. Just like that in his hands, so yeah, he can hold both of them. So yeah, he can dual wield them. They're also the standard 3mm ports, so you can plug. They got these little peg holes right here. You can technically peg them on right there. So that's a thing you can do. All right, let's do some size comparison. Now this is a deluxe figure. This is the Titans Return Hot Rod from a couple of years ago. Now, this is actually the leader class. This is the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Now, technically, he's a leader class, but his mold, he's actually a deluxe class with his trailer. So it's boxed as a leader class. But as you can see here, if I bring Hot Rod back in the mix, you can see how he's just a little shy taller than Hot Rod. Here he is with a Titans Return. And here he is with Optimus Prime from Earthrise. Scale-wise, probably not the best. Dragstrip probably needs to be a lot smaller if you're going to scale him properly with the other collection. But as I get more Legacy line figures, we will start figuring out and doing comparison of the scale, and we'll figure that out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. He's got all your basic joints. He's got hollowness here. But again, I'm not going to dock any of the hollowness or any like the little like screw holes or because this is just standard chug Hasbro stuff. So if you're going into this set, you have to expect that you're going to get some back kibble. You're going to have the kibble. You're going to have ports. You're going to have weird articulation. Like, for example, the hands are just in your standard like fist. It does almost a 360 around. It's kind of hindered in the back because of this. It's kind of tight. It's a tight joint. So I mean, you can get some pretty dramatic poses out of him. For the most part, he does have ankle. He does have an ankle tilt, and an ankle tilt here. Yeah, he has an ankle tilt and a back. That's mainly part of transformation. But yeah, you can use that. He's got a head. His head's on a standard, spin. So you can get some pretty. You can get some pretty dramatic poses out of this guy. Let's go ahead and let's start the transformation. So the first thing you want to do is take this piece and you want to flip them out. Just like that. Okay. And it kind of help if you kind of just, these kind of just turn things, get them kind of straight. Okay, now this part right here, you're going to close down. So you're going to have that motion right here. So you're basically just building the sides of the bot. Just like that. Okay. The next step is you want to bring the chest out, and it's on a little hinge in here. So you want to just kind of like bring it out just like that. So that's how you want them to look, just like that. And you want to take the head and you want to bring it all the way into here, clicking sound. So he's going to be in just like that, and then we're going to take this and we're going to turn him. Now what's going to happen is that you see there's this motion right here. So basically, you want to bring these up. And they're both going to come up just like this. And there's pegs. And it's going to peg together. Just like that. And it's all going to just kind of close together just like that. You just kind of want to push it. And it's just going to click in. You want to just lift that. And just kind of give it a little squeeze down. And it all locks into place. So you basically have it all locked into place, okay? Then you want to take this piece and you want to rotate it. The reason you want to rotate it is because you want to lift, and this is rotating. So do you guys see that? It's going to rotate, and it's going to do this kind of shivvy, kind of like this. So you're basically what we're getting here is we're covering up. We're covering that up, okay? So once you get that done, you're gonna flip it around like this. And these pieces are gonna, right here, okay, here it is. It's gonna open up, okay? And because it's gonna do this, okay? It's gonna do this, and you can see how this piece is going to click right there. So you basically want to take this up like that so you get the full motion. And it's on a little joint there. You see how it just, oops, sorry. So let me do that again. So you see it's just like that, and you just want to do this motion. And then, so that you can get that click right there. Okay? And do the same thing on the other side. Bring the fend up. And you just kind of close this in on itself. And then you've got ports in here that you just want to close it in on. And then these pieces are just going to come down and close down. And you just want to squeeze it just like that. And you're pretty much done at that point. You're pretty much done. So there he is. There's Dragstrip in his robot mode. And I'm going to say it's okay. Let me take the guns off. It's okay. It's not the best Dragstrip I've ever seen. Really not. This part it's very loose right there. There he is from the back. So I think he looks pretty good in his vehicle mode. It's not the Dragstrip. I mean, let's look at some of the details. I like how the head became kind of like the inner part of the car. Like the back of the head is hollow, which I didn't notice initially. But I like how when it folds down, it looks like it's part of the car. Versus most, and this is probably one of the first Hasbro figures that I can think of, other than like maybe most of the, War of Cybertron line. Because I was under the impression that most of the time when you transform a car and you flip it like this, you see the robot head, arms, and legs. This guy cleans up very nicely. Obviously with all the like holes and joints and like panels, it's obvious that he transforms, or it's obviously that it does something. So he cleans up well. He cleans up very well. Couple things I want to nitpick. And again, this is a $22 figure. And of course we have inflation because these are usually were like a $20 figure. Now they're a $22 figure. So we have inflation to deal with. A couple of things that I would like to point out is like, so here on the back wheel, you see how, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like right there, you see that pin, right? So these are plastic wheels. And then you can see over here, you can see they didn't bother to paint these black either. So you can see the contrast between this being a black pin and these being yellow pins, because these pins are actually part of this plastic, whereas for whatever reason this pin is not, which is, it's fine. It's got a lot of drop pins and screws. It's got ports right here. There's ports right here. You got 3mm ports right here. I'm assuming that these ports in the back are for a Minosaur. Now, if I remember correctly, he plugs into Minosaur, the arm, just like this. The instructions don't come with anything. So guys, there is my look at Dragstrip. It's a first look, kind of deal. We will be talking more about Dragstrip with the rest of the Stunticons as they come out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, my analytics have told me that a lot of you are not subscribed yet. I'd really appreciate it if you took the time to get to this point of the video. Hit that subscribe button, like this video. That helps the YouTube algorithm. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my first look and review of Transformers Legacy Dragstrip, 1 of 5 of the upcoming Minosaur Combiner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video today. Leave me a comment down below what you think. Are you going to get Dragstrip? Have you already got Dragstrip? Let me know if you guys like him. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.